Alright, Prode Hunting Part 5. Finally, you're going to get to see a deer in this video. This is Thursday, about 8:39 in the morning, I think is what it had. It started out really slow. I was already annoyed. Keep in mind, my dad shot a deer, we didn't find it. My brother saw an 8-point, didn't shoot it. I hadn't seen nothing. I was annoyed. I was like, it is Thursday. This is like my last full day to hunt. Tomorrow I can hunt till lunch. I haven't seen anything this whole time, and I was thinking it was going to be another empty day of not seeing anything. So I sat in my tent from like 5:30 till 7:30, like 2 hours or something. And I was like, man, this is annoying. I got up out of my tent once because it was just, my back was hurting or something. And I had this metal chair to sit in, and I stepped on it and I made a bunch of noise, and I tripped on my tent, and I was like, oh god, I just made so much noise, I just ruined this hunt. I think I also had to pee. Now here's the thing about peeing when you're hunting. There's two schools of thought, I suppose, on this. Like, I have this radius around me of where the deer can smell me, right? Now, if I go off somewhere else and pee, that just makes another radius plus my radius. That's two big areas that it can smell. Now, if I just pee where I am, that maybe makes my radius just a little bit bigger, more potent, but it's probably less than if I went somewhere else. Then again, it could think that I'm a buck. I don't know if it can differentiate between species. Maybe it thinks it's another male in the area and it gets riled up because of it. I don't know. But anyway, I peed near my tent. I walked down the road toward my brother's area a little bit, looked around, didn't see anything. Walked all the way back to this other trail down this hill where I've been scanning these hills. You've probably seen in the previous videos. And the walk back up was a really steep hill, and I was like tired and I was worn out and I was making too much noise, and I'm like, I'm just frustrated. I don't even care if I startle a deer or anything. It's this time. I just kind of want to go home, and I'm tired of this. And just when I said that to myself, this deer takes off through the woods. He goes, choo, choo, choo. He was standing right in those little rubs where I've been hunting. Like I said, he would have came through this little side road. He would have walked right over where my original tent spot was, and he ran back past those alders trees, that little circle. So my first reaction was, I've got this grunt call. Let me go ahead and grunt at it. Maybe it'll stop it. Maybe it'll make it think that I'm a buck if it didn't get a good look at me. So I grunt, and then I hear it start doing this whistling, blowing sound, which I'd been told that it's something that does did. I didn't know bucks did this. So he started going, psh, 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 psh. He started getting mad at me. I could see his tail flashing. All I could see was the tail of him in these trees. I could hear him run around this little circle of trees where I couldn't see. He was behind this hill, right? So over the next 15-20 minutes, I started walking slowly towards my tent. I kept doing the grunt call, and he kept like responding. And then after that, I didn't hear from him anymore. And like I texted my brother. I said, this deer is either circling around to figure out what I am, or he's coming towards you, because my brother, he'd already texted me that he saw this deer. I think it's the same deer he saw coming towards me, that it was blowing at him earlier. But I didn't have my phone turned on because I didn't want it to make too much noise. I turned it always silent and didn't get the message until it was too late. A couple critical mistakes. Making too much noise, not caring if I startled a deer, and I didn't check my phone. So I finally get back to my tent. I sit there for a while, and nothing's happening, so I get annoyed again. And I start going towards my brother's place, and I look off to the left, and there it was. But I thought it was a doe. It looked like a doe. It was small for a buck. I ended up shooting it twice, and it turned out to be a little spike, and one of the points was starting to diverge, so it was kind of like a 3-point spike. Barely a 3-point. But a buck is a buck, and I got my deers, and here's what happened after my dad showed up. Me and my brother had already gone and tracked it and found it, and then I said, let's pretend like we're just finding this for the first time for the video, and that was kind of funny. We got a deer down. So deer, I got spooked over there, went around these trees. I got to right about here, I think. I started walking through this little valley, and then I got down in a crouch because I was trying to see underneath this tree limb, and he got past it, and I stood up, and he was about right there. I shot him there, about in the shoulder. Then he went down about right there. He turned, stopped, and looked at me, and all I could see was his head and his neck, and I took a shot at his neck. And he went off that way.
He's walking down the bottom right. I was walking inside, we couldn't find that, and I guess a rock, and it just like he poured blood out there. And I thought, oh, he killed him, you know. Then we looked, he wouldn't just...
We dragged him up to about there, and got dragged him to there. It's like a yearling spike, got an extra point on it. He's heavy though.
He's right for eating though, yeah, he's good. And see, I was in my stand there about 7 or whatever before all this happened, and I was my feet first. I thought I'm gonna walk down this ridge, you know, and just see if I can make something happen, you know. And then
Did you hear me shoot where you was at?
Yeah.
I know sure enough, and I thought that could be it.
Actually, I was driving through that shit up there, and I come around and heard a shot, and then went around the other clearing. And I heard
Here's something
enough.
else. You know, it's got a gun right now, do we?
So we're covering, boys.
See, thing is, it's kind of, I mean, it ain't just right on the side of that hill there, but it just, man, him trying to drag it in, of course, we had a gun and everything too, it just trying to drag you back down the hill.
I figured if you're way up there and I'm right here and Jared's down there, as much ground as we're covering, we had to see something.
I was hoping you'd.
I was climbing down, they
I
blowed
thought,
me.
well, at least you seen one if you shot, you know. Keep them motivated.
I climbed down, I thought I heard one blowing.
Alright, let's film this like we're doing this for the first time. Go.
Hey guys, we're going to try to retrieve this animal. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We're here in Burkesville, Kentucky.
I think it came this way. Well, I don't know. Well, let's look around. What do we see?
We made a good shot on this deer.
All right.
We're going to try this.
Let's have a look. Careful, careful. The magic of television, we've changed our clothes and stowed our guns.
Oh man, look here.
Oh, what have you found? What is it?
See this blood all right here.
Seeing a lot of Dexter. I can tell by the spider patterns it's moving this direction to the droplets
So it's
due to
him.
gravity. We'll run up through here.
There's some more on that.
Oh, what is this? You're right. By Jove. There's blood all over this rock.
Look right there.
What? What is it? What do you see? Stop using my real name. Oh, there's more right here. You didn't even see this. Look at all this blood. Blood. No blood. Blood on this tree smeared. Look at all that blood. Tita's gonna have a field day with this. Oh, there he is.
He was fortunate enough to hit the buzzer on the tree.
What? Hide that. One bird right there. Sure fell in an awkward position. Almost as if he was trying to climb up this hill. Ah, lovely.
Hello.
Some nice flank steak right in here. Beauty.
These dirty big pants. See, they'll
Look at these antlers. As they say in England, massive. Massive buck. Alright, let's see if we can.
I think we should go around the side.
Yeah.
If we can, maybe we'll catch on these trees and not
That might work.
keep going down the hill.
You gotta break through that other membrane.
Just show you.
I'll look here. Let's go right here. You just get right on it.
Careful now, it's sharp as hell.
You just want the fire to go under the skin. Yeah.
So that was my buck. I was going to show some footage of me gutting it, but then I figured YouTube probably wouldn't allow it, so I kind of stopped the video there. Actually, my brother just stopped recording for some reason after my dad cut me in the finger with my knife. Got a pretty good gash there. But anyway, that was the first deer, but then shit got crazy. Now, I don't really have enough video left to make another video out of this, so I'm going to try to make this one a bit long and just tell you the story real quick. We took the buck, gutted it, threw it in the back of the truck. We went to clearing number 1. That's marked on the map, probably saw earlier, called First Clearing. This is the clearing that was full of tracks, like doe tracks, but we didn't see actually any rubbings. So my theory was this was the doe spot. So I said, take me back there, drop me off, I'll hunt for doe, while you guys take this buck on out to be processed or whatever, make sausage out of it, whatever they do. we were in the process of calling in my deer on telecheck for your tags. You know, you gotta tag them. So my brother had his iPhone out on speakerphone. We're going through all these menus. This woman's talking us through these numbers, giving us these confirmation codes. I'm writing down the confirmation code on the back of my permit, and then my brother says, "Hand me my gun. There's a bunch of deer coming." I'm like, "What?" And I start turning around, and my dad says, "No, don't turn around. Go spook them." So we handed my brother his 30-06. This is the gun I originally killed my first deer with when I was little. He goes off, blasts at one, so I figured it's safe to turn around then. So I turn around, I see 2 deer run up the top of this hill. One went off to the left. And my dad said he thought he saw 2 deer, and I was like, no, I saw at least 3. I think my brother shot again, and then I think I saw maybe 2 more. I think there was like 5 or 7 in this herd of does that came down. There may have been some bucks, but I don't know. My brother shot a doe. I got a video of it on the back of the truck. Well, that kind of ruins the surprise. But anyway. But then after that, where we found my brother's doe at, there was another scrape, and this was a huge one. I didn't get any video of it. It was like this big around, this pawed out, fresh spot on the ground, and the tree that he'd been rubbing his antlers on was like 8-10 feet off the ground at least. This was a tall, big deer, and then there was a little rub down to like 30 feet from it that was on top of this. The tree was on top of a little ledge on the side of the road, so it was like, it had to have been really tall and really big. So my dad stayed and hunted the rest of the weekend looking for this big buck. I don't think he ever killed it. I haven't checked in with him today. I think Monday's still part of the season, I'm not sure. But I had a pretty good hunt, got lots of meat. I even got some video of the meat, and my mom cooking some of the liver and heart that I saved. That's what my new pro cooking is going to be. I'm thinking deer heart attack burger or something like that. I'm going to take some bacon and deer heart, make it into I don't really have any fixins for a burger, but I got some fixins for some other deer stuff. Some jambalaya and some kind of crap. I don't know. I'll show you later. Let me deal with this. My buck, his legs are all bent up. Oh wait. Then this happened. Film some of this before you clear it all up.
Well, let me get you another heart here.
Oh, okay. We have so many. Alright, there's deer heart. So we got one this way. We don't really know how to do this.
Here's part of the liver. I've been cut a chunk of it off.
Cut that into flat strips, I guess, and then. Oh wait, that's the gallbladder there. You can throw that away.
This thing?
Yeah, I didn't mean to take that with
it. Yeah, we don't want that. It'll ruin the rest of it. Sonny will get that. Okay, there's your liver.
All right.
Glad you told me. I didn't know what it was.
Some kidney stones or gallbladder stones.
It's nasty, whatever it is.
Take salt and pepper and flour and strip it and fry it.
Throw some onions in.
Just playing it by ear. This is what my mom came up with. Some fried liver and onions with little tiny pieces of deer heart in there. I guess I'll try something a little different when I get home. This will be pro at cooking deer organs or something. And this is why hunting is good for animals. This whole cooler is stuffed to the gills with meat that I will be able to eat now. And that means less hamburgers I have to buy from fast food places, which means I stay healthier and less cows have to die and be treated inhumanely while these deer live happy lives running around in the woods and they get blown away and they didn't even expect it. So it's a good deal for everyone.